Welcome back. It's been an annual tradition to kick off the month of April by playing pranks on your loved ones or an even wider audience. April Fool's Day dates back centuries but has evolved into an international custom that draws in celebrities and major companies. Some of the most viral pranks could garner feel-good reactions or some negative pushback, depending on who's in on the joke. Jason Gaidola joins us live in studio with more on this tonight. Hey, Jason.
Hey, Nicole. Sometimes a good joke can leave many people in a state of confusion to the point that the annual custom does leave plenty of room for misinformation to flow across the internet.
My dog on April Fool's Day.
Whether it's tricking your dog by saran wrapping their food dish or an anchor breaking a fake vase on live television.
Brilliant. Thanks, Dan.
Thanks,
the
Dan.
thing is out.
Oh my God, Are you actually joking, Dave?
I'm so sorry, everybody. I mean, I've only got one thing to say, which is April Fools!
April Fool's Day is bringing out the best from pranksters. Many people took to social media to show off some of their best stuff or even offering advice.
Have you seen the TV one where you put up a YouTube video that shows a cracked screen and you play that and then someone walks in and you're like, oh my gosh, we broke the TV.
Even today, the mayor of Niagara Falls joked about shutting the water off at the falls in preparation for an upcoming solar eclipse at the tourist attraction. The exact origin of the April 1st custom is unknown, but a few theories have been proposed.
But do you know where April Fools come from? April Fools is what people was considered to be called when they thought the first of the year was January 1st.
One theory historians suggest is that the custom began in 16th century Europe, when cultures began recognizing the Gregorian calendar, prompting the new year to start in January, and those who thought otherwise were deemed fools. Then the jokes began to hit the airwaves. In the 1950s, the BBC in the UK ran a hoax report about spaghetti being harvested from trees in Switzerland.
Some couldn't understand what was going on. Others loved it. Others hated it for misleading the nation. This is why it worked so well. We all felt very pleased with ourselves.
However, there have been cases where major news broke out on this very day, and it was no joking matter. Canadian comedian Mitch Hedberg died on April 1st, 2005. Latin singer Selena was shot and killed 10 years earlier. And in 1984, Marvin Gaye was murdered by his own father.
So on April Fool's Day, like on every day, misinformation is no joke. And we need to keep remembering that a lot of the information out there on the internet is false. We need to rely on trustworthy sources. And we need to double check claims that we hear before spreading them further.
Over the years, pranks in the mainstream became more common, including Google tricking users about more storage space in their email.
One of the most famous cases was the launch of Gmail, the email service that Google launched exactly 20 years ago. It sounded like fantasy. They offered, I think, like 1 gigabyte of storage space, which was at the time outlandish.
And the expert I spoke to today says to check if something is a joke or not, you must cross-reference everything as much as possible. But in the meantime, he says it's okay to laugh at the small things.